Afternoon and welcome to As E Day Hot right here on Active Citizens. I'm your host Sharon NM Chuku. Joining me live in the studio we have with me Miss Genevieve Okeke. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Good afternoon, Sharon. How are you?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm okay.
All right. Joining us via Zoom we have Miss Ifoma Oji. How are you doing? Good afternoon.
Hi everyone. Good afternoon.
And how are you doing?
I'm great.
All right, we're going straight to the stories we have for this afternoon. Regina Daniel has spoken out once again after her friend's arrest, and she has even gone as far as calling out the police on that. I mean, the fact that Regina Daniels has been in the news for the last quarter of the year and now also in 2026 is really interesting to watch out for. She has been having a back and forth with her now estranged ex-husband, Senator Ned Nwoko. Now they separated last year and that was not a peaceful separation. It started off with a viral video where we saw some men and Regina Daniels and her brother in an altercation. It didn't end there. After that particular video, we now saw Ned Nwoko arresting her brother by name Sammy. And as if that wasn't enough, later on we saw Mercy Johnson Okoje and the rest involving themselves in ensuring the release of Sammy. And after all that was done, Ned Nwoko came up with the drugs allegation against his ex-wife Regina Daniels, claiming she's a drug addict and asking for rehab on her part. Now, this continuous back and forth is something we thought we ended in 2025, but lo and behold, it has followed us into the new year, January 2026, and in a trending video we saw that there were some police officers trying to arrest the same brother that was arrested last year, Sammy, and now alongside Regina Daniels' best friend, Anne. What is your take on that? Because now they're alleging that they stole $40,000.
Ned Nwoko, Ned should give it a rest. I think this is becoming quite boring. It's getting old. I mean, because I don't see the reason why he wouldn't want to let go, unless there is something else that we don't know about. But if it's all boiled down in the marriage institute, then I think it's high time he give it a rest. Because why are you involving external bodies and all that? And then again, this shows the in-depth corruption that we are facing in Nigeria. Because if we have a proper legal system, proper constitution, proper security personnel and everything, if everything is proper, I don't think it will be that easy for him to just go and lay an arrest without a warrant, without all this type of, proper
going through due procedure.
Exactly. So I don't think it's going to be possible, but because of the system that we have in Nigeria, and because once you have power, you are entitled to anything. Power, money, power, status. Once you have all those things in high, you are entitled to anything. But then again, it's quite sad, and I do hope that this fight gets to an end because it's boring.
It is a fight at this point. Now, coming to you, Ifoma, now Ned Nwoko has fresh allegations against Sammy and the friend, saying that they stole the sum of $40,000 from him. What is your take on that?
Okay, thank you so much, Sharon. Good afternoon, everybody, once more. I don't really know this matter about Ned Nwoko and Regina Daniels. To be honest, I am so tired discussing this matter. I think it's high time Ned Nwoko and Regina bury the hatchet. Regina has come out to say that she is done with the marriage. Why can't Ned Nwoko move on now? I heard Regina Daniels is currently undergoing a culinary what is it called, school. At least we've seen that she has moved on to a very large extent. So why is Ned Nwoko finding it so difficult to move on? I mean, she's now in your past. It's 2026, so everything should be in the past now. I don't understand why they're still having this whole marriage dispute. And I remember when this whole thing came on social media, I said that this is something that they would have settled amicably in their family in their marriage, not bringing it out to the public's consumption for people to be having different opinion and perception or perspective about the whole thing. But I see that they are not even heeding to the advice of the masses, that they are continuing their brouhaha in the public space. And it's quite sad that they are dragging the legal or the legal system into the entire thing that they are doing. But it's to tell you how porous our legal system is, because one person has the power to arrest the other does not have that, same power to equally do the same to others. It's quite sad that Nwoko is using all his arsenals to punish Regina Daniels. But at the same time, the only thing I'm just going to say is just like the famous saying, he who alleges must prove. So Nwoko has come out to say that they stole, is it $40 or whatever. I think if he's accusing them of that, he should equally find evidences that will back his claims.
All right, now still talking this, right? It's a matter that has just been dragged all over social media, and quite frankly, personally, I'm also tired about talking about this particular case, which is why we're moving to the next story. It is a video where we can see ex-militant leader Alhaji Asari Dokubo coming out to demonstrate what exactly is going to befall social media people who go to insulting via social media. Anyways, let's have a look and then we'll return to the studio.
So all of you who are peddling this thing on my comment section, we have marked all of you out. We know all your hiding. We have marked all of you out. And if I hear, listen to me, if I hear that you are involved in threatening any of us, or you work to harm any one of us, I will get you like this. Bam. This is how I'll get you. Bam. Me, I don't fear you now. When you come, I do go. You stand on and you twice. We are profiling every one of them who make this comment. Every comment they make, we write down their names. We take their ID. We check everything about it.
The demonstration for me. Oh, why? It is interesting to see. And you know, the funny thing is that even that same video, under the comment section, people are still insulting him. It is just the audacity of netizens for me. They really don't care that much. But, you know, coming to you, Genevieve, you know, we're talking. There's something that he mentioned there. He's saying that they have tracked everybody, they know their hideout, and he's going to find them and give them the digital wallet. But now my question really is, if a man, just one man, has the capability to track people down via social media, why haven't we tracked down the terrorists when we see them go live on social media accounts like TikTok?
That's what I keep saying about Nigeria and their misplaced priority. First of all, before I wonder the strength that he would use to catch them on social media.
To run around and
let's not go about that. Either ways, it's about Nigerians' act of misplaced priority. It's about Nigerian government, political people that are in the political state, in headlines. They tend to absorb and use the attribute that comes with being a political person, and they exercise on it. They think that, okay, because I have this power, I can trample upon somebody, and that the most important thing is neglected. They neglect the important thing, because I know for a fact within me personally that somehow, somewhere, we kind of have the resources that it takes to track at least some of the issues that is going on in Nigeria, security wise and otherwise. We do have it, but because of greed, power struggle and every other thing, it's subsidized, but it's now used to impose on the citizens. It's used to, you know, silence the less privileged ones, the ones that cannot speak of themselves.
Do not have a voice.
Exactly, because if he, for example, perhaps he decides to go and find whoever is trolling on him on social media, they won't even be given the right to explain themselves, the right to defend themselves, because it's a prominent person that instigated the warrant or whatever. There will not even be any warrant. You just go and seize the person and keep the person where we don't know. So this is what we are seeing in Nigeria. He might come out and think this is funny, but it's a shame on Nigerians.
I don't think he might think this is funny. I think he really meant to threaten people.
No, like
it's Nigerians that are making it.
In what I mean is, international. If I was an international body, I would laugh, because it's a shameful act. I mean, you're coming out to say you do this to people, but your country is facing insecurity. Your country is
have so much manpower. You cannot lend that to the government to help
your country
terrorists.
is facing insurgency, and you have the right to come out on social media and talk. It's just, at the end of the day, it's all about a stunt. Cruise, something to go on the headline again.
All right, now apparently it may seem as though Asari Dokubo has failed with that mission, which is to threaten and intimidate Nigerians, as they've made a walking stock out of that. But Ifoma, what is your take on that?
You know, no matter the situation, we Nigerians find ourselves will always, want to make humor out of every single thing we see on social media.
Yes.
Now, this is a man coming out to threaten Nigerians. But look at how Nigerians are cruising in the comment section. It's quite funny. But at the same time, it is so shameless. I cover my face with host in shame when I saw this video. Look at the way the obese man is trying to demonstrate how he's going to
I didn't want to say that.
Was before that he's supporting or critiquing people. And look at the antecedents that he's setting, or the precedents that he's setting for ex-military men, for a ex-military leader to come out to be demonstrating rubbish in the public for Nigerians' consumption and for international bodies' consumption. Sharon, it's for you to see the kind of people that they appoint in leadership positions to protect the hem of affairs or protect the lives of Nigerians. Look at them. The Gumi, the set Gumi. I just pray that Donald Trump do not find this man, because he has been daring Donald Trump. He dared Donald Trump before, and he's daring other people again. I just pray that they don't capture him, because he doesn't even need to waste time. This stuff that Donald Trump operated in Venezuela, how he captured the Venezuelan president, is even small. This one, he just needs to send 2 people on one. He will capture him, tie his legs. These things is just making, but it's quite. It's quite sad that same energy that he's channeling into capturing people that are critiquing the government, or people that are saying one thing or the other about him and the military men. He cannot channel that same energy in combating or fighting insecurity in Nigeria. It shows you that these people have serious disconnect with the people they govern. I told you in the morning when we were talking on Morning Post that Sokoto residents, I don't know if you've seen the videos, in their numbers, they were fleeing their communities. This is their should I say their birthright. This is their residence. Gone. They are fleeing it because they got intelligence that the leader will be attacking the community anytime soon. Everybody.
I think that is also social media, right? Because social media, sorry to cut you short, Ifoma, right? The fact that social media is also a tool for these terrorists to come out and threaten people, because the Sokoto case is also as a result of a Boko Haram known leader coming out to threaten people via social media. Anyways, because of time, we're going to move to the last story for this afternoon. We're looking at Portable. Portable is an interesting individual. Now, singer Portable has been arraigned in court and sent to prison for assaulting police officer and stealing a car. Now, this whole Portable situation, this is not the first police this is not the first police encounter that he's going to have, and definitely not going to be the last with the way things are going. But yes, I just want to get your take on it.
It's Portable still a singer?
I don't know.
Oh my god, it's always hilarious.
I think he should be a skit maker.
Yeah, I think we need.
Wow. He's still a singer. He's getting his what is it called? His next lyrics.
Are you serious? Oh, wow.
What I think.
Anyways, as much as this is very funny, and we kind of need a little humor for this 2026, because it's looking like more bad news are coming in, but we need this type of
God
humor.
forbid.
God forbid. But yeah, we need this. What do I have to say?
what can you see?
It's a funny situation. Why is he stealing a Mercedes Benz? I mean, he's supposed to have gotten, oh god,
all the whole money and the endorsement. Do you know that I also think the brands that endorse Portable really have they have the mind.
Then this is another thing about what we'll talk about in when it comes to music industry, music productions, where they don't scrutinize people anymore. People just tend to come out, go to a studio
and blow, like they don't choose.
They don't choose.
Sorry to cut you short, it's also the situation of Naira Marley.
Yeah.
Naira Marley came out and they cancelled Naira Marley, and till now people are vibing to Naira Marley's song. It is crazy.
I think Ifeoma is a big fan of Portable.
Genevieve. Ifeoma, Genevieve said you're a big fan of Portable. How true is that, and how is that fandom going?
Well, I can be a fan because I live in a zoo. I living in a zoo country now, so why would you be a fan? This is Genevieve that is even talking. Are you not a fan? Are you not living in a zoo?
My dear, that's right.
Please, just exempt me from that. Just exempt me. I am not even a member, please. But your take, Ifeoma.
Come on, Nigeria.
Yeah.
It's quite funny that we are starting the new year with Zazu in prison. I guess he's getting his inspiration, ready for the new manga when he will be released. But it's quite a norm now that every month he'll be arrested, and when he comes out, the manga will be ready for Nigerians' consumption.
Artistic inspiration.
So, I think for me, I think it's the what's it called? The police are just doing him a favor by sending him in jail so that he'll get his pen and paper ready for Nigerians, the new release banger. But at the same time, it is quite sad that most of these artists that we have in Nigeria don't have any form of decorum. It's quite sad that there are a lot of people that are looking up to Zazu, even if he's not even that worthy for people to look up to him. But at the same time, there are a lot of people that see him as their muse. So imagine the kind of presidents that he's setting for the upcoming Zazus or Zazunians, or whatever. But at the same time, like I said, it's quite humorous. But I think artists should try as much as possible to comport themselves in public spaces. But
of course,
it's funny, and let's just laugh and wait for the new banger.
Of course, I believe artists should learn to comport themselves, seeing as they are public figures, and the way you carry yourself is also the way people are going to carry your music. But I think for Portable, it's already a close conversation as to the type of brand and image that he wants for himself and he has put out for himself over the years. Anyways, maybe next month, like you said, we're going to see that he has released a banger. Who knows? Thank you very much, Genevieve, for joining me on the conversation today, and to Ifeoma as well for joining us via Zoom. We thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Yes, and to our viewers, we say thank you again for joining us on the conversation. If this is your first time, this is Aside Hot and Active Citizens, and do well, please, to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us across all social media at Active Citizens. As we close out today, we leave you with a message from Aisha Yusufu, and we hope that as you listen, you are more encouraged to become an active citizen. Do have a good day.
Good afternoon. I tell you, at this very moment, I'm very nervous. Right now, I'm embarking on a journey, and it scares me. But courage, they say, is not the absence of fear. It's treading on in spite of the fear. My name is Aisha Yusufu. I am an active Nigerian citizen. 12 years ago, on my 40th birthday, I made a vow, and I said that if God gives me another 40 years, I'm going to devote it to Nigeria. By the time we were getting to 2018, I realized that indeed it's all about politics. And politics is how you bring in the people who bring good governance. And if we do not participate in that politics, then we will continue to be at the mercy of those who get in, who are not supposed to get in the first place. You saw all what happened in 2022. I was once again in the campaign of a presidential candidate, Mr. Peter Obi. And on December 31st, 2025, Mr. Peter Obi came officially and brought his people, his allies, his friends, his supporters, and officially declared for ADC. And on that day, I said to him, I have never been a card-carrying member of any political party. But because my leader has called, I will do that. And today, I am here to do that. I have picked my card. I want to say to every one of us, as citizens of this country, we all are at a place where our country needs us. When I told you earlier, I'm afraid, I'm not joking, I'm really afraid. Because I love to use my voice, and I love to own my voice, and I love to say it, no matter how I stand to say it, whenever, however. But it has come to a place where I need to ask myself, refusing to become part of a political party, to be in a place where decisions are being made on who are the people that are going to be the flag bearers of the party on the different level, will that be okay? Is it all about me, or is it all about our nation? If indeed I say that I believe in Nigeria and I want Nigeria to be the place where the child of nobody can become somebody without knowing anybody, then I have to put my ring in. I have to go in. A lot of us, same way I was, we are all afraid of the fact that we don't want our whites to be stained. And I've asked myself, will I truly be able to say when I get to that age, 80, that I hope to, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives me the opportunity to be 80, that will I be able to say that indeed my white was not stained? Would it be because I refused to be in the mud, or because I went through the mud and I came out and I had a white that was spotless? And I tell you today, I choose to be in that ring. We've been told a long time ago, for so many times, that politics is dirty. Politics is only dirty because we do not clean it up. We do not get in. We allow those who think they have monopoly of dirtiness to continue to make it murky and dirty. And this is the time for us all to come in and clean it up. It's one by one going in that we will have a politics that is going to bring our candidates who have competence, character, capacity, who are passionate, who care for Nigeria, who will defend and stand for this nation. And so I stand before you today. I sit here before you, and I say to every Nigerian, I know a lot of people who are afraid of the fact that if she gets into politics, will her voice be shut down? My voice will never be shut down by the grace of God. By the grace of God, my voice will never be shut down. And I say to everyone who is concerned, I'm not leaving advocacy, I'm taking advocacy into politics. I'm going to say here before I round up, and I send this message to everyone. Mr. Peter Obi will not walk alone. If there's one person remaining, Aisha Yesufu, the same way I vowed in my room 12 years ago that I was going to give Nigeria 40 more years if God gives me those years, it's the same way I say to you today, Mr. Peter Obi is not walking alone. I came in here following him, working with him. I will continue to go until we get that Nigeria that is possible. And I know we can. It is time for Nigeria to experience good governance, accountability, and transparency. And I know indeed ADC will give that. And dear Nigerians, we are in here. Coconut head don't enter. You see, as we enter this party, so we know they agree for anybody. We must get that good governance, accountability, and transparency. Thank you.